Yo, what is up guys, SurgicalGoblin here and welcome to this new episode. In today's video, as you can see, I'm 6-1 in the Grand Challenge right now, and usually when I'm at 6 wins, I do a blind copy deck challenge or some kind of challenge like this. But personally, and many of you guys thought that the blind copy deck challenge was dead guys, that it wasn't possible anymore. But it actually still works, like it's still possible, just because, well, I first will explain why we thought, like everyone thought like it was dead. Because as you can see, like this is just an example with my profile. Like if you click on a profile, you right away see the battle deck on the profile, and normally like it would be all the way on the bottom. And then like we first see the deck and then the copy button. But actually like yesterday I found out that yeah, we should be able to do it in a way. I'll actually try it right now. I didn't actually try it yet, but in my head like it works perfectly. So I'm pretty sure the blind copy deck challenge is back guys. I'm actually really excited for that, just because it's one of my favorite series on the channel. I really love recording these type of videos, and also like when like they found out, like when you guys found out or thought like it wouldn't be possible anymore, I got a bunch of negative comments. Well, not necessarily negative comments, they were positive, but like people who were disappointed like that, yeah, it wasn't possible anymore. People saying like it was like one of my favorite series on the channel, stuff like that. So big shout out to you guys, by the way. And also like for you guys, yeah, it will be really good news like this video. So basically what I have to do is look away, like either like I don't know, like have my hand in front of my eyes, just look away, something like this, like to the side, and then click on the profile. Then I will scroll down, so it will basically look like this. So I will just look like, for example, to the right side. I will not see anything like on the screen. I will scroll down, and then I will be able to like for example in this case, like see the current favorite card, the bowler, and then I will just scroll up like onto the copy button. I will also be able to see the average elixir cost, but I will not be able to see the deck. So yeah, I can just copy to deck slot number 1, as you guys see, and then exit the profile, and then I can play in the Grand Challenge. So that's actually really nice, guys. I didn't think about it yet, so that's actually really awesome that I found it out. And also for you guys, like as I said, pretty good news, especially if you like yeah, the blind copy deck challenge series on my channel. So I would say let's just yeah, copy the first deck, guys. I think I will still do like around, yeah, start with like top 200, like top 180 for example, and then work away, because as you guys can see right now, like the bottom of the global, like they actually show the top 1000 players like globally. So yeah, that's, yeah, it's just way too much like scrolling and stuff like that. Even 180 sometimes is a lot of scrolling. So I guess I would just, yeah, as I said, scroll down a little bit until 180, copy his deck, and then hop into the first match, guys. So I do need to, yeah, pay attention, like to make sure to look away, just because like I'm so used to just clicking on the profile, scrolling all the way down, and then be careful. But I actually need to be careful like when opening a profile. So let's scroll down until 180. I guess I can take exactly 180 meth 46 GX. So okay, so guys, I will just look away. I will click on his profile. I will scroll down without seeing anything on his profile. Scroll down. Okay, so I will be able to again like see his current favorite card, Electro Wizard, but basically with the old blind copy deck challenge was also be able to see the Electro Wizard, and then I will just carefully scroll up onto the copy button. So let's see if it's here. Okay, so there it is. Average elixir cost 3.8 average elixir cost, and I will be able to copy the deck to deck slot number 1. So I would say let's just open to the first match, guys. Blind copy deck challenge is back, and looks like we found the match right away. So let's give it a thumbs up, and let's give it a good luck. So it looks like we do have Ewiz. Looks like we actually have a Freeze Graveyard Furnace Mega Main deck. So that's actually why I love the blind copy deck challenge, because sometimes, well, actually quite often, like you get such strange decks. Looks like we also have the bowler. So you just get such strange decks. Looks like our opponent does have poison, so it can be annoying for us. But of course, like he just used it, so he might even be able to make a push already, like with Graveyard Freeze. Looks like we also have arrows. So we have arrows, bowler, Electro Wizard, Graveyard Freeze. Looks like our opponent is probably using Becca with poison, bandit. I assume he might actually... Okay, so no, looks like he actually has Royal Recruit, so I guess that's pretty good for us, even though we just used the bowler. Like right now, I'll definitely keep the bowler for the Royal Recruits. So let's actually go with Electro Wizard into the left side. Luckily, the Mega Man already killed one of them, and look at the bowler. Bowler actually killed both of the recruits on the right side. Looks like we do have a really awkward cycle, so I'm kind of forced to go with Ice Golem and then with Furnace. Works out pretty well though, like we will be able to kill the Barbell, or the Battle Ram, excuse me. So let's see, so he has Royal Recruits, Bandit, Battle really interesting deck so far. Looks like he also has a Furnace, so I'm not sure what type of deck this is. Also with the poison, and he does have the poison cycle, so I can't really go with a Graveyard. Definitely feel like this will be, yeah, quite an annoying matchup. Of course, like basically any deck with the poison, like he will always be able to just defensive poison, like against the Graveyard. So I'm kind of forced to like play the bowler right now, even though I don't really want to play the bowler. Like I mentioned earlier, like I kind of want to keep the bowler, but I'm actually kind of forced to go with it, because otherwise I would just have to, for example, naked Graveyard, cycle with arrows, or just like freeze, for example, the tower, which of course like will not really work. So he did just use the poison, so I think we can actually go in for a Graveyard, and might even actually end up freezing as well, depending like what he drops. So it looks like he's actually going in with a furnace. Looks like he actually does go with his barbell. I'll actually go with a freeze right now. Maybe a little bit too late. But the bowler actually does also hit like the... excuse me, wow, I lost my voice. Also hit the better ram there, so it wasn't even that bad. Let's go with a furnace. Did deal a lot of damage though still, so maybe I should have dropped something like a Mega Minion or something. Let's actually go with a furnace. Let's then go with Ice Golem to tank, and I'm pretty sure we should be able to take down left side tower. We're not sure what... Oh, wow. He actually has 3 Musketeers as well, so I wasn't expecting 3 Musketeers at all, so we definitely need to watch out with the defense. Let's actually go with a bowler into the lane of the 2 Musketeers. Let's then set up the Mega Minion. So it looks like he goes with Royal Recruits right away. Let's actually go with an Electro Wizard over here as well. And I might actually have to end up defensive freezing. Yeah, let's actually go with a defensive freeze over here, guys. He will probably support the left side with something, though. Let's actually go in with an Ice Golem and a Graveyard. Just to make sure, like, he actually... I guess he will go with a defensive poison. Yeah, he will go with a defensive poison. But I think that still should be fine, guys. The Ice Golem will not be able to get some chip damage. But usually, even if they're poison, Graveyard still gets a little bit of chip damage. So we'll be able to bring it down to 312 HP. And I guess I can start... maybe start spell cycling. Let's actually go with a freeze over here. Let's go with the Electro Wizard. Not sure if that was a bit too aggressive, but let's see. So let's actually go with the Ice Golem right now. Hopefully it targets the Musketeer. Looks like it doesn't. We are kind of forced to go with a bowler on this side. Let's go with a Mega Minion, and this definitely will deal a lot of damage, guys, but I think we should still be able to defend this one. Let's go with a Furnace. I think this might be GG. Oh wow, Mega Man wasn't able to get a hit. Bennett will still dash into the tower, I think. Yeah, Bennett dashes into the tower. Otherwise, it would have been good game, guys, because the arrows and the freeze would have been able to take down left side tower. So super unfortunate matchup over there against 3 Musketeers. Kind of like a bridge spam deck. And then also like with the poison and furnace against like, yeah, graveyard freeze. Of course, like we don't really have a good like 3 Musketeers counter, and of course he has a really good counter against our win condition, so definitely well played on his part as well. Maybe it was a little bit too risky with spell cycling, but I feel like anyways he would have been able to take it, so that was basically our only chance. Go for the spell cycle and then basically go for yeah, like try to like cycle like as soon as possible, defend that push, and then try to cycle as soon as possible. So we weren't able to win that match, guys, so I would say let's just open to the second deck. Hopefully we will not lose right now, because we're already 6-2. like I already lost the match before like recording, and then right now like we're 6-2, so hopefully we will be able to win 3 matches in a row, and then it should be the goal of the video, like get to 9 wins. So let's go a little bit higher, around like 120 maybe. Actually a little bit higher, since I still need to do like 3 matches, well hopefully 3 matches. So actually take 140. Juanjo, okay, I'm so stupid, guys. Looks like again Graveyard Freeze. Graveyard Freeze is actually really popular, but as I mentioned before, I actually need to pay attention, because right now like I should look away before clicking on the profile, and I'm so used to just clicking on the profile and then scrolling down and then be careful. So I guess I will take 135 underestimated. So again, like I would just look away, guys. Scroll down a little bit, and then I think this should be enough. Yeah, so this definitely should be enough. Current favorite card is Balloon, so that's interesting. Doesn't tell too much about the deck. And also, guys, of course, the current favorite card doesn't have to be in a profile. So let's actually scroll up onto the copy button. Hopefully will not show any of the cards. I'm always so like scared to show any of the cards. So it looks like again like around 3.8. Last time 3.8 average elixir cost. Right now 3.9 average elixir cost. So I would say let's just copy the deck to deck slot number 1. Let's hop into the second match, guys. Hopefully, as I said, we'll be able to win 3 matches in a row. That will be awesome. If not, I guess it would just be unfortunate. But let's give it a thumbs up and let's give it a good luck. So again a freeze deck. Again a deck with a bowler, but looks like we actually have a tornado balloon. Kind of like a control freeze deck, really strange deck. It kind of looks, it reminds me of Splash Yard. Okay, let's go with a tornado for the bandit. We'll be able to activate the king tower. Of course, we do take a bit of damage, but I think that's totally worth it, just because right now, like for the rest of the match, do have the king tower activated, and I'm not sure what type of deck he's using. So it looks like he does have Hunter, and I'm pretty sure there's 3 Musketeers, guys. So that's actually, I don't even know. Like I don't even know if this is a bad matchup, just because. Well, we do have the bowler, we do have the tornado, we also have baby dragon, and then we also have barbell, and barbell is actually insane, guys. I'll actually go with a lumberjack and a balloon, and then we can just take some damage in the right side. And barbell, like seriously, barbell is so strong, guys. I will show you guys right now like how strong barbell actually is. Like you just need to let 1 musketeer lock on, and then the second one will be able to like the barb will be able to tank for the second one. So we only take a little bit of damage. As you can see, 2 musketeers, and we only bring down, like it only brings down the tower, like the right side tower, down to 2182. So we do need to watch out with the bowler over here, like or with the bedroom over here, but the bowler should be able to take care of most of it, I think. Hopefully it will hit the musketeer. Looks like it will hit the musketeer, so that's actually really good for us. We'll be able to counter it, and I think it's actually pretty I don't know, I guess it's a pretty even matchup just because we have such a solid defense with the Baby Dragon, with the Tornado. Lumberjack is really strong, of course, and we can always like also defensive freeze, which is actually pretty strong as well. So I guess I would just cycle with a Baby Dragon in the back. Cycle is a little bit awkward, but I think it's fine. Looks like he does go with his Collector. So I'm not sure what to do right now just because we don't really have anything against the Collector. So let's actually go with a Lumberjack. Let's see if he uses his Hunter. If he does, okay, so he does use the Hunter. I'm glad that I didn't go with a Balloon because the... Oh, well, it actually kills the Hunter. Let's actually go with a Balloon right now as soon as possible. Let's have the Tornado ready in case he goes with Musketeers. Looks like he goes with his Ice Golem. Okay, so looks like he actually decides to go with Bats. That's actually really well played as well just because we don't have a Zap. I was actually expecting 3 Musketeers there. Let's actually freeze the tower and the Collector. This way, like, we will actually be able to deal a little bit of damage and then also cycle. So let's see. Looks like he does go with his Musketeers. Let's actually go with a Tornado, and he still needs to drop something for the Barb. Looks like he goes with his Bandit. So let's actually go with a Boulder in the back, guys. Let's then go with a Lumberjack for his Bandit. He might actually go with something into the left side lane. Looks like he goes with his Bat, so the Lumberjack will not be able to get a hit onto the tower. Looks like he actually goes with his Hunter again, so I guess he's preparing for a second 3 Musketeers. Let's actually go with Tornado as soon as we can. So let's go with a Tornado right now. Let's see if we're able to counter this one. He will probably go with like a Battering or something. No, looks like he actually decides to go with his Bandit. So let's actually go with a defensive freeze over here. Let's go with a Lumberjack. So I wasn't sure what to do over there, but I think the defensive freeze was the best option just because like it will also be able to kill the Bat. So this is actually really annoying, guys, just because we can't really finish off his tower. But let's see. Okay, so it looks like he does actually go with his 3 Musketeers. So let's actually go with a Balloon over here, and I'm pretty sure this is good game, guys, just because he might... Okay, there's his Hunter, but we can just freeze it, and it won't even be able to get a hit, and that's good game, guys. So maybe I could have, like cycled freeze in that situation, but I think this is the best, situation just to go for a Balloon to finish off. So let's give him a good game, let's give him a well played, and let's give him a thumbs up. Such a strange deck, like first deck, Bowler Graveyard Freeze, and then right now, like Bowler, like Freeze Balloon, like actually really strange deck. Cycle is, like, kind of awkward, though. 3.9 average elixir cost. We didn't really have anything against his bet, so it was a little bit awkward, like for example, in the beginning, we definitely like made a really good push, like with the 3 Musketeers, like pulling them to the other side, or now basically just going into the 1 Musketeer, I mean, and then defending the 2 Musketeers with the barbell. That was definitely a good decision, but then afterwards it was just like really awkward, just because he started, yeah, like he recognized that we didn't really have anything against his Elixir Collector, so then he just started taking advantage of that, and then yeah, it was kind of awkward for us. Actually ended up freezing like his Collector. I think it was a mistake actually, but anyways, doesn't matter. We ended up winning the game. So I think right now I'll take like maybe 100. Yeah, I guess I'll just take exactly 100. So again, guys, I will watch away. I will scroll down a little bit, and then I should be able to, yeah, copy it. So current favorite card, Barbarian Hut. Let's scroll up a little bit. Hopefully we will not show any of the cards. So there you go. Again, average elixir cost 3.9 elixirs so far. 3.8, 3.9, 3.9. And then hopefully next time, or well, not hopefully, but it would be funny if next time is again like 3.8 or 3.9. But I would say let's just hop into the third match, guys. Unfortunately, we did lose the first one. Second one was a win. Hopefully this one will be a win. And then last match, of course, like I'll also try to win that one. So searching for opponent looks like it takes a while. So I'll just edit it out when we find our third match. Okay, guys, as you can see, we found the third match. Looks like we're okay. So really strange deck in this episode. We started off with Bowler Graveyard Freeze, then a Bowler like Freeze Balloon deck with Tornado, and then right now it looks like we are having a Hawk Rider Lightning, Fire Spirits, Dart Goblin, and whoever knows what are the rest of the cards are. But I think I would just start off with a Barbot actually. Not sure if that's a good play, just because it's actually quite a lot of elixir, like 7 elixir. Looks like we also have the Flying Machine, so we have Flying Machine, Barbot, Lightning, Hawk Rider, Fire Spirits, Dart Goblin. As said, like whoever knows like what the last cards are, probably the guy like who made this deck or who's playing this deck. But let's see, so the Barb should be spawning soon, and then we'll be able to tank for the Dart Goblin. So I'll actually go with my own Dart Goblin. I'm pretty sure our opponent is using, yeah, I was about to say like Royal Recruits. So we do have the Barbell, luckily. I will actually go with Flying Machine into the left side to try to help counter the Goblin gang. Looks like we also have Bandit. So we have Bandit, Fire Spirits, Hawk Rider, Lightning. Such a crazy deck, guys. Let's actually go with Fire Spirits to the right side, and then we should be able to... Okay, I guess I would just go with a Bandit into the 1 Recruit over here. And let's see, so really strange deck. I'm not sure how to play this deck. I guess maybe double lane pressure, like with the Bandit. Not sure why he has a Bandit in his deck, but for sure, like we'll try to build up like units with the Barb, like the Barb Hut, I mean, and then I guess, take advantage of the flying machine, but he does have the fireball, so I'm not sure like how he uses the flying machine in this deck, just because like flying machine is basically the only unit they have fireball, unless for example our opponent doesn't have like a look or some, or like only has a zap for example, then he would, I guess, like spell the dart goblin or the flying machine. But yeah, really strange synergy so far. Let's actually go with an Hawk Rider into that. Let's actually go with a barbell to kill the goblin gang, and also hopefully be able to get some damage onto the Barpad. Let's actually go with flying machine, maybe a bad flying machine. Let's actually go with a prediction bandit. No, really bad bandit. Basically the bandit was to kill the dart goblin, but he didn't drop the dart goblin. He just fireballed the flying machine, as I mentioned earlier. Like, he can just fireball the flying machines. Let's actually go with a dart goblin up high. Looks like this time he actually will go with his dart goblin, so let's actually go with fire spirits in the back, guys. Let's actually go with a barbell. And let's see, let's cycle with flying machine. Not sure, like, as I said, like, not sure what to do, like, with this deck. Let's go with a bandit. Let's go with a dart goblin. Betterham isn't able to connect. Let's actually go with a Hawk Rider over here. And let's then go with a prediction barbell for his goblin gang. Let's see if it pays off. Looks like he goes with his own barbell. So it didn't pay off. The bandit is able to get some chip damage. Hawk Rider actually also gets a few hits onto the tower. Let's actually go with another flying machine, guys. Okay, so I probably should have taken the lightning over there. Let's actually go with a barbarian hut. So let's see, he will fireball the flying machine. Looks like he actually misses the flying machine, so I think this is actually pretty huge for us, guys. Let's actually go with a bandit over here. Let's actually go with a Hawk Rider into this lane, and then I will go with a prediction barbell, like, for his goblin gang. So let's see if it pays off. Looks like he actually did drop it, but a little bit high. So while playing his part, Hawk Rider is still able to get a hit though. That's nice for us. Let's actually go with lightning over here. And let's see. So okay, really bad lightning, was only able to hit the barbs, and then not even the dart goblin or the barb hut. So Bennett and the fire spirits are able to counter the Betterman. And wow, this is such a strange match, guys. As I said, this is just such a strange deck. I'm kind of figuring out like how to use this deck, and at the same time like dealing with this annoying like deck of our opponent. So let's go with flying machine. Let's actually go with a bandit. Looks like he actually decided to fireball the dart goblin, so I guess that's good for us, just because right now the flying machine is able to get a ton of value. And let's see, let's actually go with Hawk Rider. Let's then go with fire spirits. He will probably use his barb hut, so that's why I went with dart goblin in the hype. So dart goblin is able to get some chip damage onto the barbs, and then hopefully we'll also be able to get some chip damage onto the barb hut. Look at the flying machine on the left side, guys. Actually brings down the tower lower than the right side tower, like we were going for like in the beginning. So let's actually go with the flying machine. Looks like again he misses his oh wow, that was actually a great prediction, guys. As you guys saw, the barbell was actually instant, like be able to instantly kill the excuse me, goblin gang. Oh, that was actually really nice. And then of course the bandit actually dashed into the dart goblin, so we're able to win it with this push. Such a strange deck, guys. Not sure like even like how to play it, not sure like what just happened, but we were able to win it. So that's awesome, and I would say let's just hope to hopefully, well, for sure the last match, because if we win, like we completed the goal for this episode, get to the 9 wins, and if we lose, like we're out of the challenge, like we already have 2 losses. So I guess I will go a little bit higher, guys. I guess I will go around like 40. I guess I can just take exactly number 4. Oh god, I guess not, because I forgot like that I first have to look away and then copy the deck. So I guess I will go around like 30 maybe. Let's take number 28, luck. So again I will look away, guys, and then I will click on the profile, scroll down until like it's enough. So it looks like current favorite card is the Electro Wizard. So Electro Wizard could mean that, for example, he has like a P.E.K.K.A deck or something, but doesn't always have to be. Like also like the current favorite card doesn't have to be in his profile. So again, guys, 3.8. So we started off the episode with an average cost of 3.8, then 3.9, 3.9, and then right now 3.8. So it looks like on ladder like a lot of 3.8, 3.9 decks. But let's copy it to deck set number 1. Let's hop into the last match and let's see what kind of deck we have, and let's then see what kind of matchup we have. So let's see if we have the Electro Wizard. Looks like we do have the Electro Wizard. So if Electro Wizard, looks like we're I think, okay, so again Boulder Freeze, like such a crazy episode, guys. But that's also why like I love the blind copy deck challenge, just because you always get such strange deck. Like normally I would never play with these type of decks, but I guess like because of the blind copy deck challenge I do. So it looks like we do have Splash Shard, I guess, with the Electro Wizard. I don't think this is, well, I mean, I guess it could be like the balloon deck again with Electro Wizard instead of, for example, the Baby Dragon, because then we had Inferno Dragon and Baby Dragon. But I'm pretty sure with Electro Wizard this should be Splash Shard. So it looks like our opponent isn't dropping anything. Guess I would just go with the Ewis in the back. He could have Golem. So it looks like again he's not dropping any. No, it looks like he does have Lava Hound. So I would just go with a Barbell and then a Graveyard. Not sure if going into the Lava Hound is the right decision, but we already had the Ewis there. So it looks like he does have a defensive poison. Looks like we also have Dart Goblin, which is actually really nice for us. Just because like against this Lava Hound deck, Dart Goblin like sniping away at the Lava Hound should be able to get, yeah, quite a lot of value. So we have E-Wizard, we have Baby Dragon, we have Dart Goblin. Let's see what else he drops. So it looks like he does actually go with his Inferno Dragon. Let's actually go with a Tornado, and let's then go with an Electro Wizard. So the Baby Dragon should be able to deal with the Miner, like with the help of the tower, without taking too much damage. And of course, like we also got a little bit of chip damage. So E-Wizard is able to get a little bit of chip damage. Of course, does split it because the Barbarian was in range, but that should be able to, or that was able to get, yeah, like 100 damage, I believe. So it looks like he does go with his Baby Dragon. I think I would just go with Dart Goblin right now. Then I will go with Barbell to tank and Graveyard, just because he just used his Barbell like actually to defend the E-Wiz. So Baby Dragon is able to get a bit of chip damage. Let's go with Barbell to tank. Let's go with a Graveyard, and let's have the freeze ready, guys. Looks like he does go with his guards and a defensive poison and a miner. He's actually spending a lot of elixir there. So the miner, we should be able to actually activate the King Tower over here. I'm not sure if that's actually too low. I think it should be able to. Yeah, looks like it will be able to. I wasn't 100% sure, just because it actually already got a little bit damaged like by the Dart Goblin. So let's see, guys. Let's go with a Baby Dragon in the back. Let's actually go with a Dart Goblin. Pretty sure he will. No, I think he actually used his Barbell. No, okay, so he does have the Barbell. Let's go with E-Wizard. Let's actually then go with Barbell and then a Graveyard. So let's go in with the Graveyard, guys. Let's see if he uses his okay, so there you go. I was about to say, let's see if he uses his poison. So he does use the poison defensive again. He will probably end up sending a miner like towards the Electro Wizard, I guess. Let's go with a Dart Goblin to the side, and we should be able to get quite a good counter push going off here. Let's actually go with the Electro Wizard. He will probably go, yeah, as I was about to say, with his miner actually to the Dart Goblin instead of the Electro Wizard. Let's actually go with a Barbell over here, guys. It looks like the counter push, I was expecting like to be a big counter push. He actually did really like a really good job at countering that. So he does go with defensive cards. He does go with his defensive poison, and I'm not sure how to win this matchup just because he's constantly able to have the poison and the guards like for the Graveyard. But let's actually try to maybe outcycle him. I didn't really use my border offensive yet, so maybe that's the key to victory. Let's actually tornado away his Inferno Dragon. Let's actually go with a Barbell. Let's go with a Graveyard, and I think this might actually be pretty solid push. So he does go again like with his poison, and he is able to defend this really well, guys. Let's go with a Dart Goblin. So even if I like tornado the Inferno Dragon away, we are not able to break through. Are able to get a little bit of chip damage, but unfortunately, as said, aren't able to break through yet. Hopefully we will be able to eventually break through. Looks like he again goes with a defensive miner, so he's definitely playing really defensive. Let's actually go with a boulder over here. Let's go with a Barbell. Let's go with a Graveyard, and I'm not sure what to do, guys. So I might actually, okay, I will not freeze, or actually I might. I think this actually might be a good freeze over here. Let's actually go with a freeze over here, guys, and we should be able to actually maybe lock onto the tower. Looks like he actually does go with his miner. Let's actually go with a tornado over here, guys. Bowler might actually be able to get a little bit of chip damage. We'll be able to get two shots onto the tower, and I think that actually was a pretty good freeze. Let's go with Barbell. Let's go with a Graveyard, and let's prepare for the freeze again, guys. Freeze, of course, also deals damage, so let's go with a freeze right now. Should be able to get some chip damage, so we'll be able to okay, so we'll be able to, oh no, looks like I was about to say Skeleton will be able to get a hit on the tower, but unfortunately it died to the poison, so we weren't able to get any ticks with the skeletons. But still, guys, the tower is down to 301 HP, and I think we should be able to win this. We just need to, I guess, cycle. So let's go with the E-Wiz, let's go with a Baby Dragon, let's actually go with a Barbell right now, and let's then go with a Graveyard. He actually sends the miner as well, so he actually spent quite a lot of elixir. Let's go with a freeze right now, and hopefully this is a good game, guys. The skeletons should be spawning like on the outside, hopefully. Looks like one of them is, and we'll be able to get to it, so we'll be able to take down the tower. Let's give it a good game, let's give it a wall plate, and let's give it a thumbs up. Such a crazy and strange episode. Just because like we got 2 times 3.8 and then 2 times 3.9 average elixir cost decks. I don't know why, but it just was funny. And then of course like also the decks, like we got 3 decks with a freeze. We got a balloon freeze deck, we got a Graveyard freeze deck, and then again a Graveyard freeze deck. Actually this one was a little bit better just because right now we have the Tornado, which just has a better synergy with like the Bowler, with the Baby Dragon as well. And then of course like we also got the really strange like Hawk Rider Bandit Lightning deck with Barbarian Hut, with Flying Machine, with Fire Spirits and Dart Goblin. Kind of looked like a draft deck. Maybe he was just having fun, or maybe it's actually his ladder deck. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Actually pretty long episode, almost 25 minutes, or I guess a little bit less because I will also edit like a few parts out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye guys.